It's Danny Vaughn with Taiketo right here on your classic metal show with Forever Young. That one going out by request to Paul Knapp. We heard some Faster Pussycat in there with The Bathroom Wall for Johnny Castle. Sleaze Bees with Stranger Than Paradise for George from Sydney. Crocus in there with Heat Strokes for Roger. A twin spin of some Def Leppard with Coming Under Fire for Electric Fence, as well as another hit and run for Hardy Boy, and kicking off that block, Benedictum with Bang for John Phillips. So
right on.
Did you get enough time over there?
Oh, I had plenty of time. I just didn't want to get into it too early because my back is fucking acting up. So
Uh-oh.
So I was like, I don't want to come back in here too early and then have to dump out. So
no, we're gonna have to get you a massage chair.
Yeah, boy, that would be nice. Of course, then you'd get this kind of, she'd be like, yeah, cool. Poison,
Get one of those Kyoto massage chair things.
Boy, that would be nice.
Run up and down your back.
That would be nice. I'd love that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, just suck it up. Took a handful of aspirin. I'm good.
All right. Well, do you have anything that you wanted to cover, or did you want me to?
I have one or two things that are not going to take a real long time.
All right. Go ahead.
Let's get to the one that's on the graphic, because I figure since I made the graphic, we should probably talk about the Poison tour, or alleged tour. Now, here's my question. Bret Michaels strongly believes that 2027 will be a good reunion year for blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
We're all aware of the bullshit that's gone on the last 6 months with Bret and the Rocket Mafia leader, Ricky Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they didn't go out this year because one side says that that Bret wanted all the money. The other side says he didn't. It just didn't work out and schedule and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? My question to you is, who cares about this in general? Is there still enough people that are dying for a Poison tour one more time?
Well, I don't necessarily know that it's Poison that they want to see, because Poison typically doesn't go out unless they go out as a package.
Sure.
And I think that, people feel that they're getting the bang for their buck when Poison brings 2 or 3 other bands with them in the same genre.
Mm-hmm.
Because, obviously they had the big Motley Poison tour a few years ago. And,
sure.
You got Def Leppard and Motley and Poison.
But if it was Poison and 2 others, it's not a stadium tour.
No, it's not a stadium tour. It's a shed tour.
It'd be like a Blossom Music Center type show.
And I guess people, the aging rockers, our age group,
mm-hmm.
they just look at that as that's my summer night party tour coming through town
mm-hmm.
with all my familiar songs.
Right. Do you like them using the term reunion?
No, it's stupid. Because
it's stupid. They just did it.
Did they ever break up per se?
No. And, I mean, they were out, 3 years ago?
Well, not even that. 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago? So it's not a reunion.
Yeah, and of course they were on that big stadium tour.
Yeah, but that was during COVID, right? So it's like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're calling it a reunion.
It's not a reunion.
It's just another tour. It's a normal tour on a touring cycle.
I mean, they were touring pretty consistently through the early part of the late 90s. I think they got, what was their first big Poison tour was 99, and then 2000, and then 2001. And, because they took like LA Guns and Dokken and Rat and Cinderella and Warrant. And,
mm-hmm.
They filled up that whole package with all their, contemporaries.
Sure. All their cronies.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now let me ask this question, and then we'll get, because Poison's not a super big band for us, but does it matter that Ricky is out there doing dates as the 40th anniversary of Look What the Cat Dragged In?
Who's going to go see that?
people like Annette.
Yeah, but what places is he going to play with the
it's got to be small clubs, I would think.
Just clubs. So who cares?
Yeah, I guess. But it is weird that one guy goes out to celebrate this thing, and then they're going to go out and celebrate it again.
I mean, do you think these guys, aside from Brett, do you think the other three need money? I would, because it
that
just
would be
seems,
sad if they do.
It would be, but is it they are so hard up to play, or they're looking for, they need a paycheck?
Well, the only one that seems to be making any noise is Ricky. I mean, I haven't heard word one from CC DeVille about this is bullshit, or
no, not at all,
or Bobby. I haven't heard anything from those guys. I've only heard from Ricky. Now, maybe they trust Ricky to be their spokesman. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know the.
Do you think it's a little bit of envy as well? Do you think it's envy that Brett can go out as Brett and play Poison tunes during his set and still draw a audience and still make a living or make some money at it? And these other guys have to sit home and don't have that luxury of being able to go out and, make the kind of money Brett makes?
Probably. I mean, that's probably a big part of it, but I would think more annoyance than envy, because it's got to bug them that Brett's out there doing the party gras, playing mostly Poison tunes, not all, but mostly Poison songs, and getting the full ride of the money.
That's the whole thing. So, yeah.
So that's got to bug them that, if they had some sort of, like Robert Plant, for the most part, when he goes out and plays shows these days with Alison Krauss or the Band of Joy or whatever bullshit band he's doing, he does not do Led Zeppelin.